Good afternoon. Welcome to Catoosa Connects on Monday, November the 15th. And today I have AJ Mashburn here with me. AJ, thanks for being here this afternoon. This is our third show ever.
Hey.
So we're just excited to be here with you today to talk a little bit about chamber members and things going on in small business in our community. AJ is the business owner of two businesses now, the proud business owner, and two in Ringgold. So she's been a long time business owner in Walker County, and about a little over a year ago, opened Southern Insurance Associates in Ringgold down on Nashville Street. And I'll let her tell you a little bit about that business, and then she has a lot more to tell you as well. So AJ, just take it away and tell us a little bit about your businesses.
Okay, well, we'll start with Southern Insurance Associates. We're an independent broker. We are going to be celebrating our 10 years in business this week. The original office was in Lafayette, and so we will have celebrations at our Ringgold location, which is across from Price Ringgold Drug, on this Wednesday, and then celebrations at our Lafayette location on Main Street Thursday. To celebrate 10 years being in business.
And I'm going to tell you, I'll be honest, I've not been to the Lafayette location, but the Ringgold location you've got to go by. It's not like any insurance office. It's a decorative insurance office. It's beautiful. I know that we had the ribbon cutting there last year, and everybody was just in awe of how it's just so warm and relaxing and just puts you at ease. And then I know you've been using the front of that for your second business for a little while.
Yes, a friend of mine and I finally opened a home decor store that we had always been talking about for years, and it just kind of happened. This March, we opened it in the front reception area of our Ringgold Southern Insurance Associates location, and quickly outgrew that. And so we now have a storefront at 7567 Nashville Street, which is directly across from the Ringgold Ready Clinic and Cotton's Auto Service, right there on the corner of Cleveland and Nashville. We've completely renovated that building. It's beautiful. You'll have to come in and see it. And so we're offering home decor items, candles, gifts, and design services, in-home design services. So it's been a lot of fun.
And again, it's a beautiful location. Oh my goodness. So it's really easy to park. Also, there's parking in the front, but there's also parking around back if it's busy. There's some parking just right there on the corner of, Cleveland Street?
Yes.
And Nashville Street. Yes. So it's really easy to get in and out. But once you get in, you won't want to leave. I'm just going to tell you. It's a favorite stop of mine. She's just had a Christmas open house last week, and I don't know. I'm assuming that the Christmas items went quickly. I was
Yes.
I took a few home. I'm just going to tell you. But it's just amazing things, and I'll be honest. I'm a customer of yours also. Before they had the actual shop, we have a new house, and I have no decorative talents, but I know people who do, so that was great. She and Lindsay came in, AJ and Lindsay came in, just took a look at our house, and I couldn't afford to do the whole thing at one time, but they said, tell us your budget and we will work with that and we'll do certain spaces, and so that was really great. And I get lots of compliments. It makes me look smart, and I appreciate that. But then I know y'all also had an award-winning house or two, right? Did y'all were featured in one of the magazines in Chattanooga?
We were, yeah. We were featured in the Cityscope for one of our design projects on a whole home. So that was very unexpected, but also exciting. Yes.
That's got to be fun to take a full home, and a huge one at that, and just go for it, right?
Yes.
So anyway, they do a great job, but go and check it out. And I saw on Facebook, I think y'all are starting to do some gift baskets where do people just give you an idea, or they come pick out things, or how does that work?
Yeah, we've had several people that have called and said, hey, I've got a wedding and I have a $50 budget. You put something together, I'll come by there and pick it up. Sometimes it's like we got 10 minutes. Sometimes we have a day. So we've been able to put together gifts that kind of make sense and go together depending on what it is you're doing it for. If it's a birthday or a housewarming or wedding, it's been fun. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, they're really cute baskets that I saw that you had put together. So think of them for yourself or for gifts. Obviously, Christmas is coming up in the holiday season. Buy early while the selection is good. I know y'all probably have things coming in all the time. And yes. a lot of the wood and the metals and things that are just so, I don't know, they're just sturdy and they just feel good. I like a little of the country look in some cases, but not always. I mean,
Yes.
got a lot of the greenery and florals and things like that as well to add. Beautiful candles that smell amazing. And what I love is the candles, like I know I got the one big one, and then when the candle's gone, you can use the vessel
Yes.
for something else.
Yes.
So you can repurpose that. And it's a beautiful glass vessel at that point to put other things in. So I've just enjoyed all of that so much and appreciate y'all. And like I said, they'll come in and you just tell them your budget and they'll give you ideas. And if you can't do that just right now, then they can, let you plan. Everything's online also. Am I right about that? I get emails now that I'm a customer, which tempts me. It's not good.
Yes, everything is online. You can shop on our website at dwellinghomedecor.com, or you can shop via app if that's more your style through the shop app. We're on there, so you can shop our entire store through there as well as on Facebook and Instagram. You can purchase things online and set it up for local pickup. So if you don't have time to stop in the store right away to kind of browse, you can browse online, purchase it, we'll have the order together for you, and you can just drop by and pick it up. Or we're also offering local delivery for $5 within the local Ringgold area. So it's a nice option to have.
Yeah, that's a great thing. I didn't know about that. That's awesome. So, and I know one of my favorite bags I got there. Do y'all still have the cute little bags? I have the one that says "Out of Office." That's pink. It's beautiful.
Sold out.
So maybe in the spring, maybe some of
Yes.
those will come back. But so lots of different things that you'll enjoy either for yourself or someone special for gift giving or for home decor items. So tell us a little bit about Southern Insurance Associates also. Now, what type of insurance do you sell?
Everything. All of your personal insurance needs for home and auto, any of your toys, your boats and RVs. We're an independent broker, so we're going to do the shopping for your insurance for you. We're very thorough. It's usually going to take us a couple of days, but that's because we're going to really go through it and look to find the best price, but not compromise on coverages. We also offer all of the insurance that you could need for businesses, as well as contractors bonds, bid bonds, commercial auto. We're also do health, that's individual and group, both in the marketplace and outside of the marketplace, and within some of the Christian Medishare programs. And we do Medicare supplement insurance as well.
So y'all pretty much do everything.
Everything.
One-stop shop right there. What is the best way for them? I know they obviously can come on Nashville Street and come in the office, but what's the phone number or website that they people can reach you?
Yes, it's southerninsuranceassociates.com. We are also on Facebook, Southern Insurance Associates. Or you can also give us a call at 706-996-8788.
8788 sounds good. Well, another, obviously we've talked about that AJ has two businesses downtown in Nashville, down on Nashville Street. I'm sorry, in Ringgold on Nashville Street. And so this Friday, I've seen some posts that you've been making. We've all heard about Small Business Saturday, and that obviously is the Saturday after Thanksgiving, and that's coming up, and we're going to talk more about that probably next week. But there's Pink Friday. That's something new, right? Pink Friday. So tell us about what you know about that and kind of how you're promoting that.
Okay, Pink Friday was developed by some of the small business owners. Not here. This is actually a national event, but Ringgold is really trying to get into that to push more support for these small businesses, because that in turn supports your community. So Pink Friday was developed to encourage everyone to think about small businesses first before Black Friday gets here and you go for all of the deals at the big box stores.
Sure.
It's easy to forget that you can buy a lot of those things locally. It might be $2 or $5 more. It might not be, but much more of the money that you spend at local businesses stays local. If you take a look at who supports the band boosters, who's supporting the dance teams and the t-ball teams, it's your small businesses.
Sure.
You're not going to see Walmart and Target on the back of their ball shirts or on the side of the road at the schools, or donating baskets for silent auctions and local things like that, just to help support our community. All of us small business owners want to see our communities better.
Sure.
So if you think about trying to purchase from small businesses first, that's where Pink Friday all came from, was trying to beat that Black Friday out.
And this year, quite frankly, it's a good thing to plan ahead, because we've all heard of the supply issues. So, you know, and I know some of the large box retailers are already doing some Black Friday deals as well. So, you know, from everything I've heard, sooner is better at this year for Christmas. So, you know, it's really important. And I'll be honest, you know, I think I've been with the Chamber for 5.5 years, and from that time forward, I mean, honestly, don't even shop in Chattanooga very much. I go to church in Chattanooga, and so that's my thing on Sundays. If there's something I can't find here, then I go to Chattanooga and I pick it up. But I try to always, and it's a mindset. I think it's just a mindset to think here first. We didn't even have an Amazon account, and I still don't have one. My husband does, but because I didn't want to be tempted by how easy that can be sometimes. Because I want to purchase things here in our community and support our local businesses. And so that's obviously what the Chamber stands for. We want to support, quite frankly, not just Chamber members, but all small businesses. That's the one thing we've seen with COVID times. Our Chamber members fund us, and we're able to support, you know, all the small businesses as best we can. Obviously, we're going to show a little favoritism to Chamber members, because we know Chamber members. We know about your services and about your products. But that's our community. That's, like you said, that's who gives the donations, and who we all. I mean, let's be honest. How many of us have gone and asked for a donation from all these businesses up and down Nashville Street? I mean, I'm one of them. I was a band mom, so you know, to be that. I love that there's as an effort, you know, a mainstream effort that says, let's take a look at this and just be deliberate. Let's just be deliberate about how we spend our dollars, because it does make a difference. It makes a difference.
Yeah, and before I became a small business owner, that didn't really set in until even just having insurance, trying to get people to think, well, shop your insurance local too, because the local agencies, they're the ones out there volunteering and being on boards and donating their time and money for the communities. But then also opening a retail store, it even hits harder, because we're trying to buy local or handmade or made in the U.S. and offer those to set us apart and make us different than what you're going to find at a big box store.
And I know y'all, I always admire the small businesses when they get to go to the market and pick out things to have in their stores. I'm very envious of that experience. I'm sure I can't even imagine. It has to be overwhelming.
A little bit. Yeah.
Of how to pick and choose, and you know, to get the good quality as well as good price that's affordable. So you know, I think that's a neat thing. And honestly, that's a service. You know, that's a service. That's time you take out of your life to go and pick things out to have in your store for us to be able to choose from. So, you know, I appreciate that as so much. And so I guess that's the thing about Pink Friday. It's this Friday, and in Ringgold, downtown Ringgold on Nashville Street. There's a certain hour people are kind of. Is it all day long?
No, it's just all day long Friday. Just we're going to be trying to promote awareness of shopping local, not just Ringgold, but just shop local, and we're really going to be pushing it this Friday to be thinking about that, and beyond Pink Friday, of course, but to get that mindset for everyone in the community to support those that you can.
That's awesome. So, you know, we've got a lot of little boutiques, shops. Fix Boutique is a great new boutique that has moved, and I'm so proud that they chose to come to Ringgold. You know, they were actually in Chattanooga. They were on Graysville Road, but it was actually on the Tennessee side. And so just recently, Jennifer Lyons and her staff have moved that over to Tennessee, or to Georgia, and right behind Prey Chiropractic. And so that's kind of a neat place too. Downtown Ringgold, there's lots of little shops. You've got Just Peachy is down there, I know. There's a new one. I don't remember the name.
The Freckled Fox.
Freckled Fox. I knew it started with an F. I couldn't come up with it. So there are lots of neat little shops in Ringgold to go and check them out and look there first. That's what we're just talking about for Pink Friday. And, you know, you'll be surprised at the different things that you can find for gifts, unique gifts that just not the same old. It's kind of fun to give something different. And you might buy a few things for yourself as well. And some of us are a little bit guilty of that. So one of the other things we want to talk about today, we mentioned it I think in the last week, Debbie did, is our expo is going to be held at the Colonnade on Tuesday, December the 7th. It'll be from 10 to 2 p.m. And we hope y'all will come out. It's a free community event, and Southern Insurance Associates in Dwelling will have a booth there, correct?
Yeah.
And she'll be selling some things from Dwell. Is it Dwelling or
Dwelling?
Dwelling. I love how, and that comes from a Bible verse, doesn't it?
Isaiah 32:18.
I love that. So AJ and her staff will have a booth out there with some of the home decor items from Dwelling. And as well as we look to have about 80 vendors out there that day, and there'll be insurance companies, there'll be nonprofit associations, there'll be lots of different things. We're going to have some hot dogs. In the years past, we've always had different restaurants to sample their food. Obviously, with the staffing shortage, we can't do that this year, so we're going to do that a little bit differently. But you can take your lunch break and come out and sample Catoosa at the Showcase Catoosa Business Expo. Again, it's going to be held at the Colonnade, a free event, on Tuesday, December the 7th from 10 to 2 p.m. So we hope you'll come out and see us. You should start seeing a lot of advertisements on billboards, obviously on UCTV, who's great to help us get the word out. Our sponsors of that are the City of Fort Oglethorpe, NHC Fort Oglethorpe, Bancorp South, and Puckett EMS. Those are our major sponsors. And I'm going to let Rhonda James is going to be here with me in just a little while, and she's got a special announcement that we're going to save for just a little while to tell you. This is something that the community has been asking for, and we're going to do that at the expo. So AJ, anything else that you'd like to share with us about anything going on in Ringgold or at the businesses? I can't imagine running two businesses, I'm going to be honest with you.
It's challenging.
And a small child at the same time,
Yes.
and family. So you're an amazing businesswoman and community partner, and we're just thrilled. Walker County's had you long enough, so we're glad that you've moved a little bit. We'll share. But we're glad that you're in Ringgold and have Ringgold businesses and just part of that Downtown Partners group and all. It's just I don't know. I love Ringgold. It's just fun to. Somebody was telling me the other day they thought that we should have a Hallmark movie really filmed in Ringgold.
Yes,
I think we could make that happen sometime, right? So that'd be fun. We can have a Christmas tree and all. So, are y'all doing the parade? Are you going to be in the parade this year?
No, I can't fit it in. I cannot fit it in. I've really enjoyed coming to Ringgold. Everybody's been so supportive. I've become part of several leads groups with the Chamber, as well as outside of the Chamber with Ringgold Development Partners, Downtown Partners. All of the businesses, small businesses, it's been much more of supporting one another rather than competition. So it's been very welcoming, and I love it. That's why I love being a small business owner. I'd open another business if I had the time and money, just to be able to bring great things to our community, to be able to support things and donate time and money so that my kids have more opportunities here at home rather than having to go to Chattanooga or other places. I just love it.
I love that. I always tell people it's the best place to live, work, and play. Fort Oglethorpe, Ringgold, the Catoosa County. We just love where we live and love to be, make it as good as we can. And looking forward to the holidays. I know one of the things you'll see soon in Ringgold is the different businesses will be decorating lampposts down there. So it's kind of giving it that Christmas feel. They had it decorated for fall, and so I think we're in the transition stage for downtown Ringgold right now. So we're starting to see the Christmas items will be coming up soon. I know the Chamber will be decorating one. Ours is usually in the triangle, kind of where the electric sign is. So we'll have a lamp post out there that we'll decorate. So that's always fun. And then just FYI, the Ringgold Christmas Parade is the first Friday in December, which I think is the 3rd. So it'll be at 6 o'clock on that Friday, the 3rd of December. So just put that on your calendars because that's always a fun time. And they bring the kids out and they get candy thrown at them and all that. Usually it's a little chilly, so bring a big coat. Hopefully not rainy, just chilly, right? So surely they'll have Santa somewhere on one of the floats. Usually that happens, at least one. So, but it's a good that's what I think about when I think about our community. It's family friendly, and so there's so much to do and to be a part of, and you just have to come out and take the opportunity to show the kids what's available right here at home. So
there's a ladies' night coming up too in December in downtown Ringgold, where it's pajama night.
Oh yeah, that's right. I saw that on Facebook. So in fact, I saw some pictures. Must have been from last year, and some people really came out in their pajamas and their slippers, and they were walking all down Main Street, down Nashville Street, down the main part of the street, and so Fern and a Feather is a great little store down there. If you've never been in that one, that's again just a fun little shop there's always some little jewel in there. I had a friend that just moved to Catoosa County from Tennessee, and so I buy the Ringgold pillows in there that say Ringgold's. It either gives the longitude and latitude, or welcome to Ringgold, my favorite hometown, or something like that. So obviously Fort Oglethorpe has a lot of stuff going on too. I don't know if you were able to come, but a couple of Saturdays ago they had the Veterans Day Parade, and it was just so much fun. The weather was beautiful. Council Lady Paula Stinnett put that together, but it was great. And then they ended up, parade down Highway 27, and then went into Barnhart Circle. And it was so much fun. They had little booths and different things out there, and just that hometown feel of you felt safe, your kids were safe. They had all kinds of, I don't know if you call them toucher trucks or whatever, but the 6th Cavalry had a bunch of vehicles out there like Jeeps and things like that kids could see, and anybody for that matter, and just did a great job. That's a new event, so I think they're kind of that was their parade for the year, and then Ringgold will have the Christmas parade this year on that first Friday. So lots of fun things going on in our community. So, and I know here's another one that AJ and her staff usually comes to, so I'm going to give a little pitch here for the Catoosa Women's Network Luncheon. It's coming up on Wednesday, December the 1st. I keep saying December, and that just can't seem to be right, but it is. So there's a committee in the chamber that plans these events. It's quarterly, so we have 4 a year. And this one, usually we have something about a nonprofit or something kind of a serious topic. This particular one, we wanted everybody just to come and laugh. So it is $15 for your lunch, and we have a comedian, Veronica Pooh-Nash. She, about 3 years ago, went viral on some of her videos, and she is so funny. She's so sweet. It's fun to talk to on the phone. And she is going to be our speaker that day. It's going to be an ugly sweater, Christmas sweater day. So, AJ, do you have your ugly Christmas sweater yet?
Of course.
Of course. So you have to come out in your fun Christmas sweater. It's actually going to be at Gateway Business Center, which is on Cloud Springs Road. And funny enough, a lot of you have probably gone to businesses in Gateway, but if you go through the middle doors and go in the middle of the mall, that's where we use. Kathleen Combs, who's the owner and the property manager there, has allowed us to use that area. We bring in tables, and it's fun. It's a good time. We have lots of room to spread out a little bit. If you're concerned about the 6 feet, we can put you 6 feet away from somebody. But so we just really want this to be. We'll have lunch. I think this time it's going to be a taco bar. I think is what we're doing for this one, and it's just a good time of networking. Everybody gets the opportunity to tell about their business and who they are and what they do. So usually you come out of there and you've met 1 or 2 people that you didn't know before that you probably can do some business with, again, locally. So just here's an invitation again to our Catoosa Women's Network Luncheon on Wednesday, December the 1st. It's at 11:30 at Gateway Business Mall. So join us there, and for more information about this, if you'd like to make a reservation, there is a Facebook page online or on Facebook, Catoosa Women's Network, or you can look at the Chamber Facebook page, or you can call the Chamber office at 706-965-5201, and we can get you signed up for that. What do you think? Is that a good time?
Oh, yes.
Good use of time?
Yes, I always love going to these. And
usually your staff comes with you.
Yes,
I love that.
Yes.
It's like a nice little time away, and but you can meet people too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we love getting to interact and meet some of the other women in the businesses or school systems that are doing things in the community. And I love getting to go to the Gateway Business Center because it also gives me a chance to visit some of those businesses in that area as well.
That's a good one. Yeah, Kathleen does a great job there and is so welcoming. And sometimes I think we drive by things so many times we forget to look, and so it's nice to kind of look down in there and see the businesses that are in there and stop by them one day. You might find a treasure you've been looking for forever. It's possible. So join us, though. Again, we just need a reservation. I think the deadline on that is, because of the Thanksgiving holidays, we're asking for your reservation by the 23rd of November, because after that, we're right back, we get back to it, and then it's the event time. So just in order to be able to order enough food, we're asking for a reservation by November the 23rd. And again, the date is Wednesday, December the 1st at 11:30 at Gateway Business Center. So feel free to call the chamber or 706-965-5201, and we'll give you more information and get you signed up. One cool thing about this too is you do not have to be a chamber member to participate. So if you are available and would like to come, bring your girlfriends. We think it'd be a great time. So a good Christmas outing. If you're looking for something to do with some girlfriends, we'll come and we'll make you laugh. I won't personally because I'm too funny, but Pooh Nash will do a great job, and we're really looking forward to that. Well, AJ, I really appreciate you being here today, and please check out Dwelling if you've not been there before. Southern Insurance Associates, she will give you the quote. She'll look for her. She and her staff, they're so sweet. You've got a really good team.
I do.
They are really good people, and just really sweet, and want to give you the best customer service they can. And they've been that way from the start. Since the very first time we've met all of them, it didn't matter if you had things that you were still putting out, trying to get ready or whatever. They were very welcoming to all. And so we just really appreciate y'all being a great chamber member and a part of our community, and look forward to the years to come. I think we're going to take a break real quick, and we'll come back with some more announcements.
If something happened to you, what would happen to them? Their home, their education, their future. You need life insurance, and chances are SelectQuote can help you get it for less than $1 a day.
SelectQuote found Jacob 40, a $500,000 policy for only $19 a month. And SelectQuote found his wife Wendy a $500,000 policy for only $17 a month.
Our secret? At SelectQuote, we aggressively comparison shop up to 10 highly rated companies to find you the company with the best rates.
We found Gary, 35, a $1 million policy for only $22 a month.
Why pay more? Give your family the security they need at a price you can afford.
Call 1-800-478-7907. That's 1-800-478-7907.
At a price you can afford. SelectQuote. We shop, you save.
Frustrated with heavy rubber hoses that always get tangled and easily kink? Introducing the Bionic Flex Pro hose, the super strong, super tough hose that's ultra light as well. Run over an ordinary hose and it'll easily burst, but the Bionic Flex Pro hose stays intact no matter what runs over it, because its reinforced drag-resistant commercial-grade outer polyester weave makes it tougher and stronger than ever. And its solid brass fittings are crush-proof too. Ordinary hoses kink easily and stop working, but the Bionic Flex Pro hose never kinks. It just keeps flowing strong. And while regular hoses easily get tangled, the Bionic Flex Pro hose is tangle-proof. You can get the 25-foot Bionic Flex Pro hose for just $19.95 with free shipping. But wait, order today and we'll upgrade your order to a 50-foot Bionic Flex Pro hose. Just pay a separate fee, and shipping is still free. Go now.
Call 1-800-340-5128.
No matter what kind of car you drive, we have an insurance policy that's right for you. Need to insure your family minivan? We've got you covered. Need insurance for that new sports car you finally got? We've got you covered. Have an old beater that just won't quit? We've got you covered. Or maybe you hit the lottery and want to insure all your new cars. We've got you covered. Call Auto Insurance for Less to find out how much you can save right now. All it takes is just one call. Answer a few questions, and before you know it, we've got you covered. Call 800-538-2170. That's 800-538-2170. Auto Insurance. You want it, you need it, and we've got it. Call Auto Insurance for Less to find out how much you can save today. Better coverage at a better price is just a phone call away. Call 800-538-2170. That's 800-538-2170. 800-538-2170.
Welcome back. We've changed co-seats here. Rhonda James is back holding my hand one more time.
I get tired of seeing me today.
So I appreciate you being here, Rhonda, and Judy has been so great to give us this hour to talk about small business in Catoosa County, and you're a large part of that. We appreciate all the support you give to our small businesses. Whether it's painting a wall for a nonprofit, which she's been doing lately for the Sexual Assault Center. She won't tell you herself, but I'll tell you. Or going, things together, or, the women's luncheon. You're a part of a lot of things. So we just appreciate that support for small business and for the chamber.
Well, that's what we're here for. That's supposed to help one another.
And it's a good time. We have a good time.
We do. And we were painting and we're looking at each other, and I'm thinking, these people are not painters, and neither am I. But we had fun.
But nobody looks at the details. It does look good. It does look good.
We had a good time.
So, and I know Christy Lawson does a great job with the Sexual Assault Center, and she appreciates. We went to a fundraiser for that a couple of weeks ago. Was that 10 days ago, I guess, or so?
And a little over 20-something, 26.
That's amazing.
26 to 28. I heard two different numbers, but I know exactly.
They met their goal, though, pretty much.
Oh, yeah, way over.
And it was a fun event. They did. It was an art auction, so a lot of people who have these hidden talents of painting, which is not me because I can't draw stick people, but they donated their art, and then people bid on it, in addition to some nice, gift baskets and other things, and eating out and gift cards and things like that. So that was a fun night.
And the football went for a good number, so
that was fun. That was a Kentucky football, wasn't it?
That was Kentucky.
Signed.
It was the kicker. Is dating Frankie's granddaughter, and so he went through and had the guy sign it, which that for a young person to do that, we really appreciate.
That is neat. That is really neat. And there was something there from the Braves too, wasn't there?
There was a Braves, and then there was a something there. Oh, Falcons helmet sign.
Gotcha.
So there was a lot of items for men. There was basketball tickets. There was a lot of things for men, not just women.
So, and that's what we were talking a little bit about just a minute ago with AJ Mashburn. Is it's our small businesses that give these donations, and so anything we can do to help support those small businesses, it just kind of recycles in the community. It's everybody helping everybody, and it's a great thing and a good thing to be a part of.
And it's more fun to go into a little business where you know the people and you can see it and go out there and get to know them.
And I'm just going to be honest, I love the small stores that make the packagings. I love a good gift bag with the tissue and the raffia and all that looks so pretty. It just makes you look smart and like you really did your job. But really, they're doing the job. So, packaging for me is a big thing. So I'm going to be honest.
But the pajama thing is on the 10th. And ladies, I'm going to challenge y'all, and men too, but we had a blast here with the pajama parties. We couldn't have had a better time doing that.
That was fun, yeah.
So, everybody needs to come on out and do that.
I mean, people wear their pajamas to Walmart. You might as well wear it to small businesses too, right?
Some of them don't need to be wearing their pajamas to Walmart. Just saying, but, But still, it's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun. So let's talk a little bit about some other things going on in our area. I know this Thursday night, if you're a gospel music fan, the Colonnade is having a night of gospel music. And it starts at 7:30. Tickets, if you buy them ahead of time, you save $5. So they're $20 per person in advance, $25 at the door. If it's the person watching is 12 or under, they're only $12. So the people that are going to be there are Chris McDaniel, Jason Crabb, and the Hollander family. So this will be a great concert. If you haven't heard these folks before, I know the Hollanders are one of my favorites, and Jason Crabb. That's really cool that he's going to be in this area.
It's always a good meal.
And Chris McDaniel is really another one of those who gives a lot back to his community. So anyway, come and join in on a night of gospel music, and you're invited to that. Again, you can call the Colonnade at 706-935-9000 and purchase your tickets, or you can go online at colonnadecenter.org and purchase your tickets, and they're $20 right now. If you buy them at the door that night, they'll be $25. So save that $5.
That's still a good price.
Still a good thing, yes. And it says the box office will open at 6:30, and then the concert starts at 7:30 that night. And I'll just tell you a challenge: if you've never been to the Colonnade Theater, a lot of people don't know that.
And they're all great seats.
They are. There's not a bad seat in the house. So if you've never been to the Colonnade Theater, this is a good opportunity to come out and support something local, and just come out and bring the families. Again, family friendly, and they'll be air conditioned or heated, whichever the temperature. We never know this week, do we? and layers are good, people, layers. So just come out. But the Colonnade, 500 seats, again, not a bad seat in the house. A lot of community theater that goes on there that'll start up again in the spring. But this will be your next opportunity. There's also another gospel music concert coming up, I think, on New Year's Eve as well. So if you're a gospel music fan, there's a couple of opportunities. But this one is this Thursday, again at 7:30 at the Colonnade, and come out and enjoy a good night of gospel music. What else do you have there?
Okay, we've got the escape room, and if anyone wants to go do this is something that I've done before. It's a lot of fun, but make sure you take somebody who's good at clues and good at puzzles, because
Or you get stuck, basically.
well, I'd already warned them, we're getting out of this, so we had a few minutes to spare, but it's a lot of fun. It's right down here in Fort Oglethorpe. If you know where Hamrick's H&R Block is, it's right beside that. They're open Monday through Thursday. Appointment, it says appointment only, but if you went by and they weren't busy, they might work you in. Friday, 11 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. You've got Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. You can book it online, battlefieldescape.com, battlefieldescape.com, 706-956-8310.
We're really excited about this. Is a new Catoosa County business, a new Fort Oglethorpe business, and we're very excited. They're actually our tourism partner of the month, and so we feel like, tell your friends in Chattanooga. They've already gone to those escape rooms there. There's nothing new, so tell them to come down here to Catoosa County, spend their money in Catoosa County, and try the new escape rooms. They've actually got 3 different rooms, and what are those?
We've got Zombie Apocalypse, Trapped in the 80s. That's the one we want to do.
That's the one we want to do,
And
yeah.
the Baker Street Mystery. And also something else to think about this. This is something for young teenagers to do. This is not just an adult thing, because we don't have, there's that in-between age that we're missing. We've got things for young and things for older, but this is something that meets that middle age need as far as teen years. So this is something great to take your teens to, and it's a lot of fun. It's not real expensive, and it's a good thing for your family too. So take you a church group,
There you go.
whatever you've got, and go down there, call them, and get you an appointment.
And
Have a lot of fun.
lots of parking, easy to get in and out of.
Plenty of room down there.
Yeah, so, and eventually there's going to be, I think, a Mexican restaurant beside
Yes.
us. That hasn't opened just yet, but that'll be nice to be able to do the escape room and then go to eat maybe at the same time. So
The ladies can go shop at Hamrick's or go to Dirt Cheap.
there you go. There you go. Another chamber member that we have is the primary healthcare centers, and they're having a big event coming up on January. It's in January 22nd at 6:30, again at the Colonnade. And this is the Dancing with the Stars of North Georgia. So there are 8 local stars, I guess you would call that, and they've got a pro that dances with them, and they're each raising money for this nonprofit primary health care center. So I know that when this event happens, it is packed out. There's
It'll be sold out.
yeah,
too.
there is not an empty seat in the house. It's a ticket to have. So they sell tables, and I think they sell individual seats as well. You can contact Sandy Matheson at 423-421-4092, 423-421-4092, or dancingstarsnorthga.com is where you can get some information. So check that out. Again, that's a little bit ahead of us. That's in January of 2022. So 22, right?
But it'll, like I say, it'll sell out. So
It will,
If
so
you're going to get tickets,
It's a fun time. I mean, they do all the fancy lighting and the dance floor, and they have the judges panel. It's very well done and very entertaining, as well as a good meal as well.
If they're not stars now, after this they will be, because it will be a monumental event for some. Let's put it that way.
There we go. Debbie Hughes, our membership coordinator, was one of the first ones that did this.
Yeah.
And so she has really good memories and good pictures too of her little flashy red outfit. So anyway, so think about that for the future. It'll be here before we know it, right? Every week the chamber has a member of the week. And so this week, if you're not a member or if you haven't liked the Chamber Facebook page, I'll ask you to do that, because it's a really good source of information about what's going on in the community, and then just about different chamber members and about different businesses and nonprofits in Catoosa County.
And the Leads group and the ambassadors in the Leads group is something, because you get to know a lot of people and you get to know a lot of the businesses, but you make a lot of good friends. That's why I'm saying that, because I've got some great friends that have come out of the Leads groups.
Yes, and we have 5 of those in the chamber, and they're really just neat. And each one has their own personality. I always tell new chamber members, you might want to visit several ones to find the one that fits your personality best. Is in addition to obviously different times and days of the week. And we do. That's something we don't really talk about a whole lot. But the chamber does have individual memberships.
Yeah.
So if you don't have a business for some reason, but you would like to, maybe you've retired and you'd like to participate with the chamber, we have a way for you to do that. So an individual for a 12-month membership is only $150, and that allows you to be able to come to chamber luncheons and participate in leads groups and things like that. So we have a lot of volunteers that allow us. There's only 2 full-time and 3 part-time people that work at the chamber. So we do a lot with that, but the way we do it is our volunteers, our committees, and our leads groups and ambassadors that volunteer their time to help out all businesses in the Catoosa County area. So
And you've
we're
got
grateful.
Leadership going on too. You have volunteers that help with that.
We do. So we have a Leadership Catoosa committee. So Leadership Catoosa, if that's something you've never heard about, is something that is a program the chamber offers. It's a 9-month program. You do have to be a chamber member to participate in that. And a lot of individuals work for bigger companies, or maybe it's their own company. We have both. And it's 1 day a month, and it's different themes to the day. So we already had local government, or no, this Wednesday is local government day. We had tourism and economic development day. We put this year we have 21 members in the class. We put them on a Catoosa County school bus and take them all over the county for the day. So the committee plans all the different stops.
And it's well worth it getting to know people and getting to know the business.
It's just so fun. So just the teamwork that's built. They'll do a community service project sometime during that 9 month. They pick what they want to do and who they want to do it for.
I'm excited to see what they pick
Yeah,
this year.
it'll be fun to watch. And then in addition to that, some of their homework, they actually have homework, is to go to the different meetings. So to go to a school board meeting and a City of Fort Oglethorpe or a City of Ringgold Council meeting, a county commissioner meeting, and then some of the chamber meetings as well.
We've had a few visit us at Fort Oglethorpe.
That's awesome. Good. They're getting ahead of the game. That's good. I love that. So our member of the week for today is First Franklin Financial, and they're located down here on Battlefield Parkway. They've been serving Fort Oglethorpe since 2013. So they used to be over there, I think, where we're talking about Battlefield
Yes.
Escape is. They were over in
Yes.
that little area. But they're now next to Firehouse Subs is where they are.
It's easy to find.
Easy to find. And also, oh gosh, there's a little outdoor
The
place there.
smoothie and the rack outfitters.
Rack Outfitters, yes. But they offer, their business is, they offer personal loans up to $15,000 with flexible terms to fit any budget. Stop by and visit during their customer appreciation days, November 17th through 19th, so that's Wednesday through Friday, for refreshments, giveaways, and prize drawings. You can apply over the phone at 706-866-5557 or online at ffc.com for your Christmas cash and no payments till January 2022.
That's a good idea.
So, yeah. So stop by the customer appreciation days now. Go into Firehouse, get your lunch, and before you do that, run into First Franklin Financial there and register for their prize drawings and giveaways, and have some refreshments. So go see Kim Stone and her staff there at First Franklin Financial, and congratulations on being our chamber member of the week. So let's see. We talked about. Oh, we want to talk about this?
Is that the gala?
Yes. So there is a new event that we've never had in Catoosa County.
I think it's great too.
I'm pretty excited about it. So I don't know how many of you have heard about, there's a group working with the city of Ringgold that is Crossroads Unity Family Park. They're trying to raise the funds to build an all-inclusive park for kids with disabilities, but also for parents that have disabilities so they can play with their kids. And that is amazing. And so you can imagine that specialized playground equipment costs a lot of money. I mean,
Playground equipment. We just did a new playground at Gilbert Stevenson, and it's ADA compliant, and we wanted to make sure of that.
And it's amazing, and I see it used
Every
continually. Day. Yes, I mean, it's just amazing, and I love the new. I don't know what you call that. What you're walking on.
I call it the
rubbery stuff. Yeah, I love that. And so we did a ribbon cutting for that not too long ago. Has it been open about a year and a half or so? Would you say?
Yeah.
A couple of years,
Yeah,
right at 2 years.
year.
Okay. So Ringgold is trying to build something similar to that. But in order to help fund that, they are holding a New Year's Eve gala or gala. Which do you say?
I say gala,
Gala.
but I'm
me
Southern,
too.
so.
There you go. It's going to be on December 31st, which I think that's a Friday evening. You're invited to an evening of dinner and dancing. Bring in the new year at the Ringgold Depot. The doors will open at 7. There's midnight champagne toast. There's going to be a cash bar by Raphael's Italian Restaurant, which again is a small business there on Nashville Street in Ringgold. The proceeds from the event will benefit the Building Fund for Crossroads Unity Family Park in partnership with the City of Ringgold. So my understanding is once the park is built, then it'll be turned over to the City of Ringgold, who will maintain it. So which is great. So just to give you an idea, a table of 8 is only $600, or you can buy individual tickets for $75 each. It's going to have a New York tablescape. There's going to be a competition. So if you're a decorator, we should have told AJ about this.
Oh yeah.
You could, for $20 entry fee, you can decorate your New Year's Eve table with a unique theme. Great opportunity to advertise your company, and then tables will be voted on by the attendees for first, second, and third place ribbons.
That's it.
And a trophy for the winning table. Celebrate local, all while helping to fund the Crossroads Unity Family Park. Dinner is going to be provided by Olive Garden, and the music, Misfit Toys. That all makes great sense. So that's going to be a great fun night. For more information about this, you can email crossroads with an S, unity@gmail.com, or you can call 423-593-4773. And again, this all benefits Crossroads Unity Family Park Building Fund. So they're trying to get this fund built up so they can get this playground
And they've
built.
got a nice program. If you want to pick one up, I'm sure they'll supply
Yes,
those.
and so Shay Love has these at Rimco Business Center in Ringgold, in the Rimco area up there. So if you want to stop by and pick one of these up, Shay can get you the information on that as well. I think there's also a Facebook event and with more information on that also. So
And you said that was on the 31st?
31st, and
That is a Friday.
Friday night.
So
Okay.
everybody's off from work.
There you go. So you can go out and, I mean, you could be minutes from home, right? You don't have to go downtown Chattanooga to have a New Year's Eve night out.
Get
this
dressed
year.
up and have some fun.
Yeah, wear your bling. So, and y'all support this effort to fund this Crossroads Unity Park. So you'll be hearing more about this, but hopefully you'll put that on your calendar. Again, the phone number is 423-593-4773. All right.
And I know this community will support that because they always do. So
Yeah,
that's something good.
I love, like I said, all the things that Fort Oglethorpe has done. How's the dog park? Tell us about that.
It's doing great. It's being used every single day. We've got some more trees. You know, from the storm, we lost some trees.
Right.
So we've got those put up, and we're putting a few more things. And we haven't done a lot because of COVID. You know, you can't get out and do a lot of things. We hadn't had a committee meeting in a while. But we'll start doing that in the spring and go out there and work on it. But it looks great. I go by there about every other day and check and make sure, you know, it's not messed up or anybody.
Do you think you'll do another drive for the animal shelter? Is that something in the plans for maybe the spring?
Paula and I did that. When did we do that? Last fall?
I think so.
And so we'll probably do that because they have different needs different times of the year. So I announced that this morning on Swap Shop that we'd probably be doing that again because the drive-through worked well.
Yes.
And so
There
we'll
at City
probably
Hall.
doing another event like that and just have people bring out blankets, food, and everything. And everybody was real generous to bring stuff.
Yeah, I know y'all had a car full or two.
We
to
had
take.
2 trucks. Paula's truck was full and my truck was full.
That's amazing.
So that, and I'm talking about inside and out. So they were shocked at how much we got. So
That's
I really
awesome.
appreciate everybody.
Well,
coming
this
through with
community,
that.
all you have to do is ask. I tell people that all the time. All you have to do is put the need out there, and they'll come through. And so, on that note, I'm also going to talk about our. We have a nonprofit of the month, and this year or this month for November, it is Catoosa County DFACS. And Andy Johnson and his team do a great job. I think the last count, there was a little over 150, almost like 159 or 158 foster kids that are, in their system. And so they're trying to provide Christmas for those. And you can be a Secret Santa shopper. You can do their Amazon wish list. They've got things on there that the kids are saying that they'd like to have.
And it's real easy to do
And
that
you
if you do Amazon.
You
So
just, if you're an Amazon shopper, you
it goes directly to them.
it goes directly and ships, and you just get the bill to pay for it. So, so this is, let's see, he's got, you can bless the life of a Catoosa foster child by sponsoring and shopping for a child, making a monetary donation and or purchasing from an Amazon wish list. There's information about this on the Catoosa County Chamber Facebook page. You can also contact Andy Johnson, who's the director, at 423-362-2601, or email him at andy.johnson andy.johnson@dhs.ga.gov. The other thing that they're collecting, and this makes so much sense, the last few days, again, we talked about you never know if it's hot or cold, but it's getting colder. We know it is. And they're, with colder weather comes a need for coats, hats, gloves, and scarves for Catoosa's foster children. They accept donations of new items. Again, you can contact Andy Johnson. I'll be honest with you, if you even get it to the chamber office, there we're in the inside of the colonnade on the left of the colonnade front entrance. We'll get them to Andy. I usually see him at leads at lunch once a week, and he'll come by and pick up. So you're welcome to call Andy, or if you want to do a drop off there at the chamber, we'll get it to him to make sure that it gets to the right folks.
And also with that too, if you want to adopt a group, like if your business or your leads group, what we've done is we adopt some of the children to do that. And if you have a group, you want to pick 2 or 3 or 1, and you take care of all their Christmas needs for that particular child. And it's really helpful to them. They give you a list of what they want.
Yeah.
And so the kids need to tell you what they want. I'd rather know instead of guessing. And they'll take care of that for you. If you're welcome to do that, give them a call and they can help you out.
Yeah, and the harder ones are the teens.
Yes.
You know, they obviously have things that they'd like to have that their friends have, and things like that. So I think that wish list idea is a good idea. Gift cards are always good, so they'll take, if you make a donation of gift cards, they'll be glad to take those and get those to the appropriate kids that can use, the right ages that can use that from that service or that local store. So even with
and they do supervise it. He made sure that we all know that you just don't give them the cash or a gift card and they go out and shop.
Okay,
they go
sure.
with them and supervise with them to make sure they get something appropriate and make sure that's all.
And I think they do. So some people maybe maybe this year is just not a good year to give. You don't have the extra funds, but maybe you have time. And so I think in some cases they do need secret or Santa shoppers. You can sign up to do that, and they'll go give you the money or go give you the gift card to Walmart, and then you'll go out and pick those things up.
Maybe
and
wrap it.
And bring it back to them. So there's lots of ways to volunteer, and we just encourage you to pick the way that's best for you. And I'll be honest, anytime I've ever done anything like that, I always get more out of it than what I give away.
Oh, yeah.
It's very rewarding. You meet amazing people. I mean, think about it. If somebody's there and giving their time,
they care.
They care. They care about our community. They care about our kids. And those are people you want to know. I mean, they just are. They're people that you want to be involved with and know. And so this is a great opportunity. Another one we'll mention. So that was all Catoosa County DFACS. Again, Andy Johnson. And if I can, the chamber, you can call us and we can get you connected with him or drop something off by the chamber. Another one, of course, is our Catoosa County Stocking Full of Love. The campaign is kicked off officially. So you might have gotten a letter in the mail from Sheriff Gary Sisk. And if you did, we encourage you to do what you always do. Just give like you do. I mean, our community.
We're still collecting here. Judy's getting some funds coming in.
Yeah, y'all did the pajama party, and y'all raised over $10,000.
It's over $10,000, and we've been doing that. But as you said, it's going to take a lot of volunteers to sort all that out.
Yes, and I will tell you, I've done that probably for the last 4 years, I guess. And so they have 2 different days. It's at Battlefield Elementary School, and they sort the toys on a Friday after school's finished. They get the cafeteria, and then on Sunday you have to register, and the phone lines for that will be opening up in the next week or so to register to.
I think it's right after Thanksgiving.
I think that's right. Mistaken. But then on that Saturday they'll be giving out the toys to the parents and grandparents or whoever comes. And it takes a lot to do that. And the Sheriff's Department is amazing. Sheriff Sisk and Meredith Sisk who've done it, and they're girls. They're Jessica and Maddie are amazing, and they're the cornerstone, but they can't do it all themselves. It's nice to have community members again come out. Where there's some usually I think Heritage Dance Team comes out. Heritage High School, and then maybe a couple other
cheer teams,
something like that.
And he's having a toy run. Don't forget, it's the first weekend of December. So Steve Wilson's already had his for Walker County, but Gary will be having his the first week of December.
And you'll see a few motorcycles with toys strapped on the back. And they're headed to take those. It is. That's a good time. So don't forget Stocking Full of Love. Again, you can give monetary donations. You can give, just cash, check. You can give toys. I know a lot of the schools usually have a tree. So if you have a child that's in the school system, then you can actually send toys. And don't wrap them. They don't want you to wrap anything. and then just donate. So when you're out buying for your kid, buy an extra one, and that's another thing. The chamber is a drop-off donation also. Again, at the Colonnade, on the inside left of the Colonnade is where the chamber office is, at 264 Catoosa Circle, and you can drop those toys off there as well, and we will get them.
And he says it is good to do monetary donations because they get wholesale pricing, discount pricing on the toys. So if you give money, then they go out and buy. And like you said, the teenage ages are hard to do, but they have 2 girls that will know exactly what to get, and all these folks know what to get.
There's some good things picked this year. They're going to love. The kids are going to love.
And they get them so much less expensive. So think about that too.
Mm-hmm. A couple of weeks ago, we had our restaurant partner of the month was here, and so just to mention that is Park Place Restaurant in Fort Oglethorpe on Highway 27 as you're going into the battlefield. And so Jack was mentioning that day, and I don't have all the information, I'm going to be honest, but they were having trouble getting the pricing for the tin.
Yeah, I think he has it.
Okay,
so you can call and get that from
so you can call and get that. The number there at Park Place is 706-861-5368, and they're preparing Thanksgiving dinners. If you're like me and are not a cook, you can have it cooked for you, and who better to do it than Jack and his staff. So that's available at Park Place Restaurant, and they're taking orders now. So I'm sure you can call, and that information is probably on Facebook as well. So lots of good things going on in Catoosa County. Mm-hmm. I can't believe it's almost Thanksgiving.
I know.
It's
half the month.
Are you cooking?
Maybe I'm like you. I don't cook. I bring the cokes.
I bring the paper.
I don't even bring the rolls. I bring the cokes. No, we'll be cooking and I'll be eating. Somebody will be cooking.
Actually, I'm pretty excited. This is my first year. My sister just moved to Catoosa County.
Oh, well, that'd be fun.
And so she's cooking.
She can be the chef.
She's the chef. She's the guest chef. Actually, I'm going to her house. It'll be great. I don't even have to clean.
We go to my brother's.
So it'll be here before we know it, though. And then, of course, all the Christmas things that we talked about. Don't forget about, I'm going to mention one more time.
Oh, the expo.
The expo's coming up on December the 7th.
And don't forget, we've announced we've got a shed.
No, you're supposed to announce that.
I can't talk today.
I didn't tell. You're telling now.
A shred truck coming the whole 4 hours.
That's
So I'm so
the
excited
special
about
of the
that.
night. Rhonda James is here to announce that we are having River City shredding. They'll be there at the outside the Colonnade again on December the 7th from 10 to 2. I think you can bring 1 box per car of shred items, and there won't be a charge to do that. So we have some sponsors that are helping us to pay for that. Flegel Insurance and River City Shredding's giving us a great deal, and they're going to be there. So y'all come out. There are going to be lots of things. I think there's also going to be, I'll get all the list of this for next week at the expo, but I'm pretty sure the Mary Ellen Loker mammography unit is going to to be there.
And T-Mobile.
And T-Mobile will be there as well, and Mountain View, CDJR, if they have any cars left.
Yeah.
Cars are hard to come by.
The lot was kind of empty.
I know. So, but they're a great sponsor also of this event. So we just appreciate, again, City of Fort Oglethorpe, NHC of Fort Oglethorpe, Puckett EMS, and Bancorp South are our presenting sponsors that allow us to be able to do this. Another thing we haven't talked about, you need to come because we have a silent auction. So every business that has a booth there will also provide a silent auction item, and it's a good time.
You can get Christmas items then.
You can, again,
I
shop
bought
local.
quite a few.
Yes, and so and it's not their promos kind of stuff. It's actually good items and things like it's not a T-shirt from their company. It'll be something that you'll want. So again, this is a major fundraiser for the chamber, and that's why we do this particular event to keep our membership fees low for small business. So this fundraiser helps to support the chamber. But it's a good time. We're kind of excited this time because the committee's putting together a great plan. It's always in October. Because of COVID, we decided to push it back to December. So this is the first expo that we've gotten to have the Christmas feel to it. And so
Winter Wonderland.
We're pretty excited about that. I've heard there might be an elf there. I don't know. There might be a cute little elf there. And so we just plan to come out, take your lunch break, come out and have a hot dog that day with us. It won't be fancy, but it'll be good. And it'll be a great community thing to do. Again, and just find out about the businesses that are in Catoosa County that support our community and provide services here. So, and the shred truck is a bonus. And thank you, Rhonda. You helped make that happen.
We've been looking for that for 3 or 4 years.
We have had a request for that for years, and River City Shredding, they've actually moved to Ringgold. Did you know?
Yeah.
So they've relocated into
local.
Ringgold. Yes, they're local. and we're excited to promote them and to have their shred truck at the expo that day. So just a retouching, we got to go here in just a minute. You got gospel music this week at the Colonnade on the 18th at 7:30. Tickets again are $20 in advance or $25 at the door. And then if you haven't made your reservation, ladies, please make your reservations for the Catoosa Women's Network Luncheon. Is that over here?
Yeah, December the 1st. So don't forget, that's
So
Food Nash coming.
come laugh with
December
us
the 1st.
and celebrate the holidays. And
Ugly sweater contest. I'm going to win, but anyway.
I'm going
wear
to
your-
try.
yeah. That's going to be it's going to be a fun competition. We're all kidding
It's
each
just
other.
fun going to shop for the ugly sweaters. I'm
Yeah.
going to tell you, I've had a big time looking at them, so I've got to make a choice. I've narrowed it down to 2.
Yeah.
So we just appreciate you. Thank you from the Catoosa County Chamber of Commerce. Rhonda, thank you for being here with us
You're
again
welcome.
today. I'm Amy Jackson, and shop local this season.
Have a good week.